Hi guys, we're just going to make a very quick and messy video today explaining something that I had happen recently with my used vehicle I just got. This is a 2010 Ford Escape XLT and got it about a week ago, used obviously, and everything was good up until yesterday. The alarm system kept getting triggered for some reason when I was nowhere near the vehicle and nothing was happening. When I would look outside, nobody was around it, etc. And I thought, oh, I must have this key fob, must be really sensitive or something, and I was leaning against it in my pocket. So I take the batteries out of the key fob and it's still alarming. And what I came to find out is that my Escape has an aftermarket security system in it, and it was called a Karr, K-A-R-R, electronic security module 769-100-0703. I could tell because when I had this panel in here, just like, you know, panel looks like this and it's sitting here, I had this blue light flashing here and this button. I didn't even know what it seemed to do. But I found out that's probably linked to why my car alarm kept going off for no discernible reason. These were upsold at a lot of dealerships when vehicles are getting purchased off the lot. And, you know, they might have been useful for something at the time, but they're kind of junk now and they give a lot of people a lot of problems. So I'm about completely done getting this taken out. It's super messy and ridiculous. It looks way worse than it is. Once you get some information on it, it's not too hard to take out. And I can do a more in-depth step video or process on how to remove that if it's similar to mine, if somebody would want that. But the gist of it is basically you're going to have these two fat wires which they've tapped into your ignition. And then you're going to have this massive aftermarket wiring harness with all of these little, I guess they call them T-taps, plugged into different harnesses all up inside of here. And you pretty much just take all those T-taps out, anything that's T-tapped into your system, and then it runs to some of the wires run off of this main harness I showed you into this little blinking light. And then when you have all the T-taps off, the only thing remaining is the ignition. And basically my ignition is connected because it's running through here. So if I were to unplug this little plug with the orange wires, then I wouldn't be able to start my vehicle. So I'm going to cut these out of here and then splice them back together with a butt connector. And my car will be ready to go without this ridiculous alarm system going off at all hours of the day. Thank you, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you'd like me to do a video on how to remove it with more information, put it in the comment section. Again, I was having this problem with the 2010 Ford Escape where the alarm is just going off randomly, and if you're having that happen, it might be an aftermarket alarm system that you need updated or removed. All right, have a great day.